Today I'll be going over VAP Quiz 2 review. Plot the following points on the grid and label each point. So here we have our x-axis, our y-axis. The first number is always going to be your x, your y is always, or your second number is always your y. So that means the first number is going to tell you to go right or left. The second number is going to tell you to go up or down. So I'll start here at the origin and I'll go 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3 to get to 3. To get to -3, I'll go down 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll plot a point and call it A. Then I have 2, 3. Start at the origin, 2 to the right, 3 up, B. C is 0, 5, so I start at the origin. 0 tells me to go right or left, and since it's 0, I stay in the center. Then I go up to 5. D, I have -2, 0, so -2 tells me to go left 2, and then 0 means I stay right there. Then I have E, which is -4, -4, so I'm going to go -4, then down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is E. 2. Read the following story carefully. Cecilia and Araceli decided to walk to school together. Cecilia lives 10 blocks from the school. Araceli lives halfway between the school and Cecilia. So if Cecilia lives 10 blocks away, that must mean Araceli lives 5 blocks away from school. Cecilia will talk to Araceli's, or will walk, I should say walk, to Araceli's house, and then they will walk together to school. Cecilia leaves her house at 7:40 to get to the school before it starts at 8:30. It takes her 15 minutes to walk to Araceli's house. She waits 5 minutes for Araceli. Cecilia realizes she forgot her math bottle, so they return to her house to get it. They're afraid of being late, so they run to get to school. They arrive at 8:25. All right, so at the bottom, we're going to have our independent variable, which is time. And the first time that we're given is 7:40, and it goes all the way to 8:30. So I'm going to see if I have enough room for 5s. 7:40, 7:45, 7:50, 7:55, 8 o'clock. 8:05, 8:10, 8:15, 8:20, 8:25, 8:30. I have exactly enough room to go by 5s, but I'm going to skip and go by 10s just so I don't have to write as many. Looks a little bit neater. And that way each line is still worth 5 minutes. I just didn't write them in there. On the Y, we're going to have blocks from school. And we notice that the farthest distance it will be 10 blocks, so I'm going to label from 0 to 10. And then I need a title. Anything will do. You could say Cecilia's walk to school, or Cecilia and Araceli's walk to school, or something that makes sense. So now we can start plotting our information. We know that we start at 7:40, and that's when she leaves the house. So at 7:40, Cecilia is at home, which is 10 blocks from the school. It takes her 15 minutes to walk to Araceli's house. We already decided that Araceli's house is 5 blocks from the school, and we know it takes 15 minutes. So 7:40, 7:45, 7:50, 7:55. So now it's 7:55. And they've walked 5 blocks, or she has walked 5 blocks, so I put my dot there. It says she waits 5 minutes for Araceli. So if you're waiting, you're not moving at all. You're still going to stay 5 blocks from school. And since she waited 5 minutes, I'll come over here to 8 o'clock. It's now 8 o'clock. They're still at Araceli's house. They haven't moved. Then it says Cecilia realizes she forgot her math bottle, so they return to the house to get it. Well, to go all the way back to Cecilia's house, you're 10 blocks from school again, and it's probably going to take about the same amount of time. It took Cecilia 15 minutes to get to Araceli's house, so then it should stand true, or be close to true, that it would take 15 minutes to walk back. So from 8, 8:05, 8:10, 8:15, at 8:15 they are now back at Araceli's house. They are afraid of being late, so they run to get to school. They arrive at 8:25. So here's 8:20, here's 8:25, And if they're at school, that means they are 0 blocks from school. So they're here. All right, if you have any questions, please see me before the quiz.